Deck the halls with sand. Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's a little loud. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stella Rosa Wines. Available at your nearest retailer. Distributed by the Wine Vault. Inspired by the world. Created in Guyana. Matais, the food market, presents
This person sounds like you.
I I was just about to say that.
Before I start doing ads, it sounds like you.
Wait, I'm two, yeah?
All right. So you're gonna comment.
No, I'm not coming in. You coming in? I
Really?
don't even know what is the name of the show. What is the
It's
name
the
of
morning
your show?
chill.
Oh, the morning show on what?
105.1.
105. Oh, okay, that's close enough. 104, 105, yeah.
Good.
Original Eau de Parfum, now refillable. Yves Saint Laurent.
Now available at all Glamour Beauty locations.
From the East Coast to the West Side, we've got you covered. 105.1 Chill FM.
I love this song.
Good. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in the instrumental. You are tuned into the morning chill, and of course, I said we'd have a visitor a little later in the morning. Well, it's later in the morning. The time has now moved on to 9 hours 18. You know, Linda, people we like to run late. So good morning. I'm gonna allow her to introduce herself to you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Luella. Everybody calls me Lu or Ella. You can pick and choose, twist it around however you like. It's great to be in the studio with Colin. It's amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
You know, I was telling them earlier that we used to host a show together called Saturday Morning Live, and then you had your lunch show that I used to be a guest on every Friday.
Yeah.
My, how the tables have turned.
That is so true. Like when he called me and he said, you know, you need to come in. I was like, yes, this is gonna be perfect. We're gonna relive our glory days. So it's
Yeah.
really, really cool to be back.
Yeah, we go far back than carrot seed. Yes, but I'm glad to have you here. A lot of good things have been happening for both of us over the years. I'm so happy of who we've become and stuff like that. But I'm just so happy to see. We haven't seen each other in
Years.
So we finally got a chance to catch up, and I hope you guys enjoy what we're going to be talking about. So we have our health desk that we do earlier in the day, but I was waiting for you to come first to talk about our health topic for today. So coffee. You know, you like coffee. You
I
do a lot
do.
of work
I
in
do.
coffee. I just had my cup of coffee, by the way. I just threw the cup out because you know me and liquids around these things.
Yes.
Yes. So should you drink coffee on an empty stomach? So I'll leave you to go with the article.
So there are a lot of benefits from drinking coffee. So it can improve it's not just about getting that hit, because a lot of people think that I'm tired, I'm just gonna drink it and just to get the caffeine and just keep going. But there are other benefits to it. It improves your health, your mood, it helps with weight loss, and it helps fight against illnesses like type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even heart disease, which could be shocking. So it's healthy. I think the issue with it is all the things that we put inside. So personally,
And sugars.
and the sugars, yeah. So personally, I'm not the one to just drink coffee. I'm not going to do that. So if
Really?
I'm if I'm drinking coffee, it needs to be the most. So there needs to be milk and sweeteners, if maybe vanilla or caramel or something in there, because I don't really want to taste the coffee.
I was when I had my desk job. This was a few years ago. I had a desk job where I was working as a PR officer.
Right.
And in the mornings we had creamers of caramel creamers. We had this kind of creamer. We had that sugar, and my coffee used to be really sweet. So if I wasn't awake when I got to work, I was definitely awake
You
after.
will be awake. You will be awake after. So I think maybe we need to, if we do drink coffee, we need to be mindful of all the things that we're adding to it, because that can take away from the benefits of it.
So research shows that coffee's bitterness may stimulate the production of stomach acid, and then as such, many people believe that coffee irritates your stomach, worsens symptoms of gut disorders like irritable bowel syndromes, and causes heartburn, ulcers, nausea, and acid reflux, and indigestion. And I think that is true because every time I drink a cup of coffee, I get serious heartburn.
Um, I think you have to think about it's like everything else, the pros and cons for everything. So you have to figure out what works for you. Some people, if you drink it without eating anything, you might have a different reaction than if you
Yeah.
eat. So my mom, for example, she every Christmas she loves the idea of pepper pot and coffee, but it just doesn't work
Yeah,
for
that
her.
doesn't go.
It doesn't work for her.
Because that's
So
heartburn and heartburn. That's
exactly,
acid and
but
acid.
the thing is though, I would do it and I'll be just fine, but she
Yeah.
can't stand it. So it's all about figuring out what works for you.
Yeah, but while a small portion of the population are extremely sensitive to coffee and regularly experience heartburn, vomiting, or indigestion, the frequency and severity of these symptoms remain constant regardless of whether they drink it or on an empty stomach or with food. You see, you just spoke of this.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yes.
So maybe either way it doesn't really help. Maybe coffee just doesn't like you.
Oh, does it raise stress or hormone levels?
Ooh.
Oh, that's another good one. I
Um,
don't know because sometimes if I drink too much coffee, I start going like this.
you get the jitters, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it may heightens your sensitivity and it could put you in this state of anxiety. So if you're already an anxious person, then that can.
And you know me.
So sometimes I get into work and my friends would be like, "Oh, Ella, you didn't have your coffee, did you?" I'm like, "Yeah, you could tell," but for me, it's just I get the high and I go and I go and I go, and then the crash is the thing that I don't like.
Yeah, the part where you calm down and you get like really, really, what should I say?
I'm just tired.
Grumpy and moody.
Just grumpy
Yeah.
and moody, and I don't want to see anyone. I just don't want to see anyone.
Yeah, so let's talk about if it's people say coffee is an addiction. People get addicted to coffee, and you just said if you don't have your coffee, you're not a good person. So I think it can cause addiction.
It can. You can feel the withdrawal. It depends on how much. Because I have friends that would take like 2-3 cups a day. I try to keep mine at a minimum, so I would always just go for one at the beginning of work, and after then I'll just be like, whatever it is, I'll have to go through it, and I don't go back for like a second round because I'm just trying to keep it under control.
Well, for the new year, let's start some new resolutions for persons who like coffee out there. So let's maybe limit it to 1 cup of coffee per morning.
Yeah,
Some of
definitely.
us, I had 2 for the morning.
Oh my
so far
god,
already.
yeah, you're not doing so well already.
I had 2 for the morning, so I think I'm fine for the rest of the day. But for the new year, let's start limiting our coffee consumption, or
Yeah.
maybe 1 at breakfast, maybe at lunchtime or in the afternoon. Because around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you need that.
Yeah,
little pick-me-up.
like figure out if you're a morning person, because if sometimes you just drink it because you think you need it, but you don't actually need it. So maybe you could just wait around to see when your energy is dipping, so then you can just balance it out, so you don't need to take another one during the day.
You know what's funny, Luella?
Mm.
You know the kind of person I am in the morning, and I do this every morning.
Yeah, like when you told me that, oh, you have like this morning show and you start up at what 7?
7.
I'm like, how is
Is this the best thing for you?
how is that working out for me? Because not a morning person at all. But I guess you get used to it, right?
Yeah. But right now we're gonna get back to the music. Luella's gonna introduce our next song for you. The time has moved on. What's the time? Oh, the time has moved on to 9 hours 24.
And this is Adele, Send My Love.
Yep. Oh, that was good. We didn't lose it. We've not lost it. We've not lost it.
Hello, everybody. I know we're doing something a bit new. It's been a while. I usually come on Sundays, but here I am. Live streaming from Guyana. My friend here asked me to join his show.
Yeah.
So we had to stop by. Come on. So I know we're not. Am I gonna be back? I think I'm gonna be back. Not this Sunday coming. The following Sunday we'll be back as normal.
Okay. Well, I don't get a chance to listen to her because I'm asleep when she's on air.
It's at 8 o'clock. Come on.
It's at 8 a.m.
So
That's 8 a.m. on a Sunday.
wake up. Anyway.
I have to wake up early every day.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a pass for that.
So I have to build my own. I build my own playlist.
You don't have a playlist?
No, I build my own.
Oh, you built, of course.
Things since I came.
You have ABBA on your playlist?
Yeah. You know me. I listen to everything. Let me see.
Oh, can you play You Man?
I already did.
Oh, damn it. So how do you know what you played already?
It's in my head.
Risky.
Why? No.
Impressive. Mine just automatically deletes.
No, let's see.
Wait, what's that song with what's your name? Oh, it stays. Oh no, that's Cardi B.
Mhm. Oh, so today on this day in history, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do one, you do one, I do one. Yeah.
Which one and which one and what
So
one?
I can start. Spanish soldier and exploiter Juan Rodriguez
Yeah, I'm
Cabrillo.
not saying that.
Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo,
Cabrillo.
discoverers of California, died.
Oh.
And then, so I said this
Let's
day.
see. The
on
Battle
this-
of Princeton, New Jersey was fought during the American Revolution. The clash along with the Battle of Trenton marked the first victory for the Revolutionary War General George Washington in open field.
Former American Lucretia Mott, who with Elizabeth Cady Stanton founded the women's rights movement in the United States, was born today.
Using all of them.
We can skip that one.
Clement.
It's 1883.
You know, oh, Labor Party just won after a very long time of being out.
Yeah, elections tricked me and knocked me out.
It's funny.
Yeah. Somebody just logged into the system.
Your system.
Yeah, you see it's moving.
Trees are better. We both know we ain't kids no more. What's this?
Somebody's operating.
Oh. I couldn't tell if this thing is there.
Huh? I told him when they're doing it,
Huh?
he saw me doing something and still.
Wait, why am I trying to listen to you without...
He saw me doing something and still did it.
Oh, okay.
From the East Coast to the West
I
Side.
swear she sounds just like me.
105.1.
Wait, who is-
Chill FM.
You know.
Oh.
Cause I'm rolling. Is it late enough? Will you come and stay over? Cause it's freezing off.
So please me. Ooh.
I made no promises. I can't keep going back.
So I gave you everything. Promises, instrumental. I don't have an instrumental for it.
What?
No, I don't have an instrumental for it. I have a phone.
Oh. You're still starting off, yeah?
Yeah.
But I give you everything. Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here. So don't get your everything. Tonight.
Oh, is that what you use? I needed a new one for mine.
You can't. It's illegal in your country.
Miss it.
Isn't it?
I don't know, I've never seen it before.
I mean, here I can do it, but you probably can't.
Yeah.
And it is taking.
It's weird that I've never heard this song before.
Really?
Never heard this song.
My heart beats. This is one of my favorite songs.
You what?
One of my favorite songs.
Of course it is.
I made no promises. I can't keep
Really?
going back. But I give you everything. Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here. So don't get your everything. I made no promises. I can't keep going back.
Where are you? What are you doing? We're in the building. 105. Let's go.
So don't get your everything.
Usually we're here at 3B's Radio, but we're shaking things up.
I can see. Yeah, we can see the background. 105.
Yeah. The Chill FM?
Yeah. It's
Wanna-
chill music.
Okay.
Let me come in.
Careful.
The time has moved on to 9 hours 31 here in Georgetown, Guyana. And I have my friend and special co-host today, Luella, in studio with me. Yeah, she's just vibing with the music. She said she's never heard this song before.
I mean, it's not shocking. Come on, you've seen my playlist, but
Yeah.
you know. It's
But we
very-
technically have identical playlists, so I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. I am shocked.
Yes, but right now we're going to get into this day in history. We're going to talk about what happened on this day, going back as far as, let me check the dates, let me check the year, going back as far as 1543. We weren't even dreaming of being born yet.
Yeah, they weren't thinking about us.
But nonetheless, we're going to get into it in just a bit. We're going to finish off this song. All right. All right, so it seems the song's finished. So we're gonna get into this day in history. We're gonna be talking about. I can't hear anything. Yes, we're gonna be talking about this day in history. What happened on this day in history? We're gonna get into it with our first thing that happened in history, and this was in 1545. So it's a Spanish soldier and explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, the discoverer of California, died on this day in 1543.
Have you ever been to California?
No, I've never been. I've never been to the U.S. I've been, the farthest I've gone is Eastern Caribbean. That's about it.
Okay, well, it should be on our bucket list. Let's go to California.
That's expensive, I heard.
What?
You think we
Dream
get that money?
big.
You think we get that money?
Just dream big. Like, come on.
All right, fine.
Just dream. Like,
Fine.
it doesn't cost anything to dream. That should be a thing for
Yes,
the show.
we
It
should do
doesn't
that.
cost anything to dream. So maybe you want to check out California, put it on your list.
Okay, don't worry that we're still on here. Yeah, we just had a power dip here, so we're still on here. Don't worry, we're still on here. Let us know if you have a blackout. The number is 707-1051. Okay, Luella.
All right, so happening in 1777, the Battle of Princeton or New Jersey was fought during the American Revolution. The clash, along with the Battle of Trenton, marked the first victory for the Revolutionary War General George Washington in open field. So if you know who George Washington is, he was the first president of the United States of America. So all of that was happening today.
Okay, on this day in 1883, Clement Attlee, British Labour Party leader from 1935 to 55, Prime Minister, was born. Yay! And Luella, you were just talking about the United Kingdom having a general election.
Yeah, that was last year. That
Yeah.
was last year. I've never been so invested in an election that wasn't my own. I was invested.
Do you know that I have two British Prime Ministers that I really love?
Really?
Margaret Thatcher
Yes.
and Winston Churchill.
Yes. Oh, I did a little study on him when I was in college. The way he wrote, the way he spoke, and things like that. They found it very inspiring, so they had to study it.
Yeah, but they're two. Well, I think Winston Churchill is loved. And Margaret Thatcher is very hated in the UK. I don't know why, for her Thatcherism theory. She believed that the economy can't be cradled like a baby. It needs strong and good leadership. And they didn't like that because she cut out a lot of things when she was
Yeah.
in power.
But I think that's exactly what leadership needs. You can't be, I mean, you can be kind and you could be nice and not completely, inflexible, but you still need to be a little bit stern and you just have to stay with your vision, even if people don't see it, even in your personal life, when you're trying to achieve something, people will try to discourage you if they don't see it. There's one of my favorite quotes: do not tell your big dreams to small-minded people. They will never be able to understand and they'll try to discourage you, but just keep at it.
And then she took the United Kingdom or Britain into an unnecessary war for the Falkland Islands against Argentina. I don't know if you've read about that. You've never read.
No.
Yeah, well, I kind of keep track of these things.
Look at but this may shock you, but like recently I'm getting a little bit more involved in politics. First I didn't want anything to do with
I
it.
know this.
Yes, but now I've grown, so I'm really getting interested in it, and I'm trying to expand my horizon. So we've been doing that.
Okay, so let's move on. In 1938, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt established a National Foundation of Infantile Paralysis, which later called March of Dimes, to find a cure for polio, a disease he had been stricken with since 1921. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Let's move on to another one, Alaska. So you can do 1959.
Where are we? Alaska became the 49th U.S. state. Really?
In 1959. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That is okay. You know, I should try to learn them. I don't know why, but I just think that you should know them.
Yeah.
No.
We're not American, we're Chinese.
No, we are,
As
but
long
I
as we
still-
know Pangalu to pronounce that, you know,
No, I
coastal
just
plain.
no, but I think it's fascinating. You because a lot of people say that people in the U.S. they're not very well traveled, but because they don't come out of the U.S.
Yeah,
But the
it's
the
so
thing
huge.
is, it's so big, and there's so
Yeah.
many things to learn, and every state is just like something new, and it's so different.
It's like Ghana. We've not been to all over Ghana
No,
yet.
and I'm talking about the U.S. going to California when I should probably travel more in
In
Guyana
Guyana,
because I wanted to go to the island hopping thing to
Yeah,
see.
for the Fort Island tours, I think it is.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to do that because I feel like you can't tell people you travel and people ask you questions about where you're from, and I think you should be able to answer that. So yeah.
So a few years ago, I don't know if you remember when I was doing that documentary on malaria in Guyana, I traveled to a lot of these hinterland communities, and I was amazed by how the people there, they're just like outside here, they behave, they dress.
Yeah.
Their phones are more expensive than mine. And I've seen some of the most beautiful sights in the country. You think Georgetown or Linden or Berbice is nice? Going to the interior.
Yeah, there's like so much to be seen and to learn. I just want to go there and I just want to observe and I want to learn so much because I think if we take time to learn, then it's when we can invest that knowledge into creating something amazing, and more people should take time to do that.
But Lou, do you think the rain falls hard in Georgetown or Linden? Going to the interior to the Baghdad. Go into the Baghdad
I
and
can
experience a
imagine.
thunderstorm.
No, but I would be terrified. I would be terrified. I can't. No.
You would think that there was a like somebody put a drum over your head and start beating it.
Really?
That's a thunderstorm in the interior.
Oh my god.
I was scared, and then we were in some 4x4s heading into the jungle. We had to drive around mountains. Driving around those mountains took hours.
No, turn back.
Hours.
Just turn back.
It was important. It had to be done. So we're gonna move on. On this day in 1962, Pope John, what's X? Okay, Pope John XXIII excommunicated Fidel Castro, who had transformed Cuba into a communist state. At this time, the Roman Catholic Church opposed communism. Fidel Castro has been known, but was he a bad person or was he a good person? We're not going to talk about that here. It's not the time or place. So let's move on to 1977.
Apple was incorporated by Steve Jobs and Steve
Wozniak.
Wozniak, and it later became one of the most valuable companies in the world, known for innovative computers and electronic products.
Let me guess, you have an Apple product.
I do not. There
You
you
don't?
go.
It
I
looks
do
like an
not.
Apple.
I look like an Apple person.
Yeah.
No, I am not. I refuse. The only thing Apple I have is my iPad that I
Yeah,
use.
we've all had an iPad.
Yes, but that is it. And that was a gift from someone, not by choice. I refuse to get into it with the Apple phone and all of the gadgets and all of the stuff. I am diehard. I
Android.
Android, and I've been specifically Samsung for a very long time. But then, unfortunately, or fortunately, I had to change recently. So
Someone said recently, right? Someone said recently that if you have an Android you're not dateable.
I'm not. Well, it's okay. Thank
You're
you.
not dateable.
Why?
if
So
you-
what do you need to have then? Like
you
what?
need to have an Apple.
Why?
I don't know. It's just young people.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Look
we're
at
gonna
us
move.
feeling old.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to 1990. After undergoing 10 days of psychological warfare, which included U.S. forces blasting rock music at the at the Vatican embassy, where he had sought refuge, Panamanian military leader Manuel Noriega surrendered to the United States. Oh my gosh.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah.
That's next level stuff.
Yes,
You
it-
don't really hear about that.
Yeah, they went to the Vatican embassy, which is just blasphemous.
But yeah, just shake them up. Just shake them up. Get confused them right there.
Okay, let's move on to 2001.
2001, Hillary Clinton was sworn in as the U.S. Senator from New York, having become the first lady in U.S. history to win elective office. Yeah, she was
She was a
something.
trendsetter.
Yeah.
A trendsetter. Then she became Secretary of State.
It was
and
the
then-
suit. I think it was the suit.
Yeah. Then she was almost president at one point.
Yeah.
She won the popular vote but lost. Like, how does that happen? She won the popular vote, lost.
It-
Like how? How?
I think we were all watching, and everybody have their own opinion. And one thing I don't get involved with when it comes
Yeah.
to politics is like arguing about who should what and what should why and why. Because everybody have their opinion, and at the end of the day, it is a democracy, and that was the result. So we
Yeah.
just have to go with it, isn't it?
But you know me. I've always said this, and I will continue to say this. Every country should be at least run by a woman for at least one time. Women should rule.
Really?
A lot of people say women get in their feelings and they'll go to war easy. I don't think so. If a woman runs Guyana, things will go so smooth.
Really?
The first woman to run this country, I am voting for her.
Okay, you guys heard it here first. I'm running for the presidency.
The first woman to run for president of Guyana.
Really?
She automatically, no matter which party she comes from,
You will vote.
she has my vote.
Oh my
Because
God,
I believe it's time for a woman to take
That
over.
that is quite a bold statement to make. I don't have such strong feeling about it. I don't think I've ever thought about it that deeply. But I think everyone deserves on their merit. If they're capable, if they can do it, I think they should be given a chance regardless of their sex. So even if it's a woman, as long as she's capable.
Yeah.
But we just need to move past this idea. A lot of it is just stereotypical stuff.
Yeah.
You just look at her, oh, she's a woman and she's emotional, whatever it is. Me personally, it takes a while for me to get into my feelings and whatever. So I can imagine there are many other women that
I
are.
believe that there are strong women out there.
Yeah, they can. They can keep their emotion in check, and women are just natural at multitasking and things like that.
Yeah,
so,
women are way better leaders than men.
No,
And I will always stand on that rock.
No.
Women are better leaders than men.
I don't know that, but okay. I just.
You're a
think-
woman, you're supposed to stay there.
I'm
yes.
supposed to think that, but but that's the thing. I don't like to make generalized statements, so I just prefer to say based on the
Listen,
merit.
men
Based-
have been ruling Ghana for
Ba-
all since
no,
its
but like,
inception.
oh, but-
Men have been
But
ruling.
then they could have a man that can really rule, and then they could have a woman that can really rule. So it's based on your merit as an individual. You're
Nah.
out here making generalizations.
Listen, a woman should take over. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's move on. In 2004, NASA's Mars rover Spirit landed on Mars to study the chemical and physical composition of the planet's surface. This one is interesting.
Very interesting. First question to you:
Yeah.
when they start doing commercialized trips to Mars, are you gonna go?
Oh, I'm not coming back. I believe I'm a Martian right now.
This is me Martian.
I'm not coming back.
You
No,
know,
not coming
I've
back.
always found you to be a little bit Martianish, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, and finally we have the huge one. This is the featured one for the morning. This was in 1521. Luel, do you mind?
No, you do it.
Okay, I have to first go into this and read it properly. It says, on this day in 1521, Pope Leo X issued the papal bull Decet. Okay, that's a very long.
That is some
That's
Latin
Latin.
stuff.
I'm not about to bite my tongue. Excommunicated Martin Luther, the German priest whose questioning of certain Roman Catholic practices initiated the Protestant Reformation. So that's a really religious one.
That is a really religious
But you
one.
know, back in the day, the Pope had more power than the king.
Right. Yeah, because you know, like it's all the idea that the Pope was given his post directly from God, and he was closer to God. So even kings, they thought that, you know, they're placed there by God, and so on. We've moved away from that a little bit now.
But have you ever heard of the efficient and the dignified? Those two terms?
In what context? Explain.
So, in terms of monarchy, there's the efficient and the dignified,
Okay.
right? The dignified is they believe that they have a divine right to rule,
Right.
right? And efficient, you know, works for them.
They work for the post. Yeah, I could see that. I could
Yeah.
see that.
I don't believe in dignified right to rule.
Oh.
And if a right, I don't believe that anyone has a right to rule.
Right. You have to work for it. I think, especially in anything, if you think that you have a right, I think you can lose sight of the importance of it and what is it that you're supposed to do, and you can become self-absorbed and you just think that it's your right,
Yeah.
and you can just do whatever you want to do. So even if it's not all the way to leadership or whatever it is, even if you are a first son or something and your parents are wealthy and you think that you have a right to their wealth, you can just act anyhow because you think it's yours regardless.
Yeah.
But you don't really appreciate how hard your parents had to work for it.
Well, mind you, I'm a stern monarchist, so it's kind of
What?
It's kind of canceling out. I don't believe anyone has a right to rule, but I'm also a monarchist, so I need to pick a side.
You need to pick a side. Like, come on. Pick
I
a side.
believe in kings and queens. And,
Yeah.
but I don't think they have a right to rule. They should have some amount of power, but
Mm.
not the direct right
Right.
to rule.
In the UK, there've been many discussions about.
Abolishing the monarchy.
Yes. Personally, I don't think that they should.
For me, the monarchy died with Elizabeth.
No, but Queenie was a boss. Okay, let's not go there.
And that is why I
But I
believe
don't
strong
gen-
women.
No, but generally, yeah, Queenie was
Yeah.
exceptional. But the thing is, though, I think they should keep it because not only that it's one of their main sources when it comes to tourism and it brings in a lot into their economy
Yeah,
and,
it
and things
does.
like that, but like what would be the UK without it? So, and they already, most of the stuff, the power that they have is just ceremonial anyways. It's not like if they're leading the country and making decisions.
Yeah, but sometimes major decisions because the king is the head of the armed forces.
But like I kid you not, I swear that's just ceremonial stuff because the prime minister, he's the one with the go here. So he has to talk to the king or the queen or whatever it is.
the
But
king, the queen is.
yeah,
Let's
but
not
at
get
the
into
time
that.
it was
let's
the
not,
queen.
Let's not get into anything about your current queen.
But we who?
The current queen.
Who?
Let's not exactly.
But yeah, I think it's just
It
ceremonial.
will
at this
forever be
point.
Queen Diana.
Oh come on, oh yeah, okay, I
It
see.
will
Where you-
forever be Queen
yeah,
Diana.
we don't even know her, but we feel so strongly about her. But
Yeah, we were born when she died around 1997, I think it was. Yes.
right.
But yeah, that was this day in history. And you see, when we get to chatting, we go on, on, on,
And you pick up a lot of things here and there, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the show.
Yeah, so you can let us know. The number is 707-1051. Yes, so you can let me know. The number is 707-1051. WhatsApp us here in studio. We're gonna get back to the music. You're tuned into the Morning Chill here on 105.1 in Chill FM.
Hi, you guys are in the chat. Yes. Send out the link. We're here. I swear, by the time I leave this show, I don't even know like what this is.
Trust me, ask Kulo.
Wait, did you play the song the last time?
Which one?
The song that I sang.
No, I can't play them. I was like, even though they cut it and made it safe,
It's still really bad, isn't it?
yeah.
Hi, Miss Lorraine.
I'd play the song for anybody that did. Be careful with me. You never hear it?
Of course, I never heard it.
She says, be careful with me. Be careful with me. It's not a threat, it's a warning.
The what?
It's not a threat, it's a warning.
It's a promise. What?
So Wagwan,
Wagwan. We here chilling at 105?
105.1.
105.1 Guyana. What?
So when you called me to tell me to pass the bridge, I was checking to see, okay, she's gonna get here soon. This is how I know.
What is that?
I can,
Holy! That's insane.
I could know when you.
You're spying on me. He's spying on me, like literally.
It's not spying.
Yes, it is. You saw me pass right there. I was standing right there.
Really?
That's insane. How are you getting access to this?
It's a It's a website that helps people monitor traffic in the
Oh.
city.
So right now we're looking at like live
Feeds from the city.
feed from the cameras on the road
Yeah.
where I came from. So he was looking at me.
I can see. Okay, she'll get here in 10 minutes because traffic is clear. She can come
You're
straight here.
just spying on me.
Yeah. This is my street.
Now you can't even lie.
Yeah, you can't. Well,
People will find you.
they won't find you or know which car you're in, but they know.
No, but if they know which car you're in, they find you.
Yeah.
Like,
It's yeah. See? This is over the river.
From the East Coast to the West Side, we've got you covered. 105.1 Chill FM.
Jonas Brothers is new.
No, like 2 years old. I didn't wanna leave you like that.
Okay.
It's 5 in the morning. 100 on the dash.
Oh, do you have they did this song what's that song? 5 More Minutes?
So, 5 more minutes.
Yeah, the song Jonas Brothers 5 More Minutes. I love this song.
Dancing on the edge. I love this one I'm playing right now.
Huh?
This one I'm playing right now, I love it.
Yeah. This has a similar vibe, so go right in. Leave before you love me.
I love that all they're married now.
Oh, but you know who my favorite is. Stop it.
The one, what's his name? The one I'm married, the Indian girl?
Yes, because it's Priyank. I loved her before they got together. So the fact that they got together, I was just,
This is my favorite one. This guy.
yeah, that's the one.
The one singing is my favorite.
What's his name?
Joe? It's Joe.
Which one just plays the
The other, the big brother, you don't sing.
yeah, the one that don't sing. That's Kevin.
Yeah. Won't give my heart a full breaking. Say yeah. Dancing on the edge, but they take it too far.
How much time do you have?
I'm here.
Is somebody coming in after you?
Nobody comes in after me. I can do like 5 minutes extra.
So
Nobody comes
is
in
it just music after? Do an extended show.
You want water or anything?
Huh?
You want water or anything?
Not already.
I don't bring water because if I damage this battery, well, I got to teach you. So I don't bring liquids in here anymore. It's like cardinal sin.
Oh my god! I thought it was just a precaution. I didn't know you already ruined something.
You know me.
Rebooting your mood with today's variety on Chill 105.1 FM.
Baby, I'm not finished loving you. I don't wanna end it way before they just beginning. Give me 5 more minutes. Oh yeah, right now you just look too good to me. I cannot fight that you leave.
Oh, by the way, where's your hand?
We are live
Hello. I'm gonna freak out later. I'm gonna freak out later.
I'm not finished loving you. Just thinking, give me 5 more minutes.
You wanna talk about your book?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we have nothing more important to talk about. I kept those 2 things just because I know
Yeah,
we have
okay,
something to talk
cool.
about when you came. Should I plug in back this headphone? So you're gonna talk intro song.
Hold on. What?
You're gonna intro the song and say that was 5 more minutes by Joe.
Okay. Okay. That was Jonas Brothers with 5 more minutes. Do you need 5 more minutes right now? Where are you trying to get to?
Yeah, a lot of persons have already been at work for a long time now. We're just talking right now to the persons who are at home doing some dishes, cleaning the house, taking down Christmas decorations. When do you take down Christmas decorations?
Back when I was in my Christmas prime, I
Yeah.
is it 15th of January?
Why? That's late. I would
Because
usually
I-
do it like after New Year's Day, but I did nothing this year. My house is still the same way it was last
Same.
year.
Like I did not. I couldn't even be bothered this
Oh, you
year.
don't
But
do
that's
nothing. You know, Granny and Mommies do everything.
yeah, no, but like when I wanted to feel in the Christmas, like I wasn't feeling Christmas at all. I went in the store Christmas Eve and I was like, why are so many people in here? And the guy was like, it's Christmas Eve. I was like, you're kidding me. He was like, you forgot? He seemed so shocked, but I just was not in the vibe this year.
You know what? Back in our day, we were Christmas. We were like Christmas everything.
Yes.
We had a Christmas show. We got kids toys for the kids. We read
So we
stories
did
for the
that
children.
that drive, that
Yeah.
Christmas drive, that toy
Yeah.
drive. Oh,
And
wow.
now look at us.
Yeah.
Well, I was literally the Grinch for the holidays. You've seen that.
Yeah,
You've
and now
seen
I'm just
pictures.
feeling the Grinch vibes coming on. So
Yeah.
let's go.
I was the Grinch for the entire holiday. I sold kids gifts, etc., etc. Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah. So Luella, I heard a little birdie yesterday. We were having a conversation, a three-way call with one of our mutual friends, and she
Really?
said, "Cole, you know Luella, get a book.
I was like,
Let's talk about this book.
what? What? I don't know what you're talking
Let's
about.
talk about this book. Luella, if you don't know, Luella is a former Miss Linden. She is a writer. We actually did a song together a few years ago.
We did.
Yeah, we wrote a song in one afternoon. We came
Yeah.
together after that writing lesson. You remember we had a writing lesson at US Embassy?
Right.
Yeah, and then we came back after that writing lesson and we created a song in a couple hours.
I know. And
Yeah.
now it's so crazy because I haven't, music wise, I haven't written anything in such a long time. But I do the poetry more now.
Yeah, I know, and she writes poetry like nobody would ever think. So
Thank you for hyping me up now.
yeah, you know, you always have a hype man in me. You always have a hype person in me. I'm always gonna hype you up. You know this.
Yes.
So let's talk about your book. What's it all about? What are you doing?
So the book is, I did it last year. It's out on Amazon. It's called The Confessions of a Christian Girl by me. That's Luella Figuera, so you can check it out. Yeah, it's just a tiny book with a collection of pieces that I really wanted to do. It's the 30 before 30 edition because I wanted to get the book out before I turned 30. And
Wait, you're 30 already though.
yeah, but that was last year. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna do another edition of it and just keep changing the various ones.
So it's like Adele's music.
Yeah, something like that.
21,
Yeah,
22, 23.
Yeah. So yeah, the book is basically you know, my faith is very important to me. So
Yeah.
it's basically how I see the world and how I experience things. But even though it's personal to me, I think that people can read it and connect with it. It speaks of love. It speaks about figuring out your faith, losing yourself in the world and things like that. So
Yeah, we can get really carried away with how today's society is being run. There's a song by Sam Smith that I play very often. It's called "Pray."
yeah.
It says, "I'm young and foolish, made bad decisions."
You're
He
right.
blacked out the news and turned his back on religion. Then when he opened his eyes, he saw it was on fire. The world was on fire. I love those lyrics because it speaks that the only way that you can see or get your way back is by praying.
Yeah, and coincidentally enough, I do have a piece called Awake, and it kind of speaks about things like that. It's just, you know, you being awake to this reality of what the world actually is, what reality is, because we can go through life, and if you're in this metaphoric sleep, you can't see exactly what reality is. But when you find who you are in Christ, because obviously the book is from that perspective, you're awake and you interpret things. Everything that you experience in life is completely different. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, like I said, it's on Amazon. The Confessions of a Christian Girl by Luella.
Okay. Well, Luella, I want to say thank you very much for coming in today. I really appreciate having you on the show with me today, and I'm pretty sure I'll have you back sometime in the future. I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure you'll be back. And
Yep,
when you come
yep.
back, we're gonna have many, many, many more discussions
Yeah.
like we've had today. But Luella, thank you very much for coming in, and I hope to have you back really soon.
Yeah.
Guys, this has been the Morning Chill here on 105.1 Chill FM. Luella is my first guest for the year. By the way, you're my first guest for the year. Yes.
Yes.
So this is the Morning Chill. My name is Colin Abrams. Join us again on Monday from 7 to 10 a.m. here on the Morning Chill. Until next time, my name is Colin saying bye.
And I'm Luella saying bye.
I was gonna pray. Where did it go?
I saw you put it.
Yeah.
Can you search for it?
You know what? You should know the song.
I remember you telling me about it. Alright guys, I know this one was a little bit impromptu, you know, we didn't plan it, but we're here. It was nice being back. I will be back on usual time on Sundays, not this Sunday, the following Sunday. So see you then. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Bye.
And TikTok, bye. I don't know. I have to
Bye,
watch it.
TikTok.
Bye, TikTok.
Oh wait, people were talking to you. You didn't.
Oh no, I didn't. You collect yours. You hear me saying?
Who? Oh yeah. Hi. Sorry, Derek. We're about to leave now, but you could join us later at some point. Bye.
I'll send you a copy of my clips later.
Of what?
I have TikTok